हाय गाइस, हाउ यू डूइंग? कैसे हैं आप? आज तो अच्छा दिन था मार्केट के लिए। थोड़ा सा रेड में क्लोज हुआ मार्केट, बट इट्स लाइक आई विल से इट्स फ्लैट, इट्स साइडवेज, सो नथिंग मच टू वरी। अभी तो ऐसा लग रहा है इट्स जस्ट इन रेंज बाउंड है. इट्स नॉट ब्रेकिंग दैट रेजिस्टेंस लेवल. It's not going beyond 2300 also. Let's see, let's hope this happens before the week ends. Okay, till it crosses 23 350, we can't say that bulls are back in the market. Otherwise, it's range bound. Today, defense and PSU stocks did well. Wow. And actually, even stocks like consumption stocks like VKG, VPL, they were up. So it's like BKG is actually the top gainer today. It was up 20% today. It closed around 17% up today, but it is a top gainer today. And also other some of the consumption stocks, they were also up today. But pharma opened in negative today because of the tariffs announced by Donald Trump. 25% टैरिफ की बात कर रहे थे, उसकी वजह से जब मार्केट खुला तो pharma stocks were down. But by the time the day ended and people realized that pharma stocks are not likely to be hit so much because उससे यूएस को ही नुकसान है. India generally makes generics. Okay, so if the tariffs are put on India, then Indian pharmaceutical companies, then the medicines for them would become expensive. Actually, I was reading an article that US consumers have started piling up, stuff, foodstuffs and all that, medicines and all that, because they are listening to that President Trump is announcing tariffs on other countries. So other countries will also announce tariffs. So because of that, they are already वो डूम्स बाइंग कुछ ऐसे बोलते हैं उसको. उस चक्कर में दे आर दे बाइंग medicines and even a fuel. Okay, so it is not that when you impose tariffs, it is not that only the other country would be affected, even your country, your economy would also be affected. So that's why you know um, it's and anyway, I told you the reason why, because Indian companies make generics. Actually, Macquarie has a actually positive note on on the pharma sector. They are actually especially CDMO business. They're saying that this will outperform. There's some companies also they have said. Suvain, Life, Divi's Lab. They've given new targets also for these companies. They've given outperform rating, and the reason is that these offer 2 times EBITDA growth CAGR over the next 3 years. Okay, and also global restructuring of supply chain is the key driver. Okay, and these companies are Syngene. They have given a new target of 835. This is by Macquarie. Hmm. There's this Blue Jet Health. इसका target 1000 है. And Suvain Life, as I said, 1500 का target है, and Divi's Lab का 7400. This is by Macquarie. Okay, they have said that these are all pharma stocks. And these were up actually the whole day. This especially this Suvain Pharma, it was up today, and Divi's Lab was also up today. So this is initially the pharma stocks opened a little subdued because of this tariff news overnight. Okay, so this is about the pharma sector. Otherwise, in the morning, the night overnight news was like auto, pharma, chips, 25% tax. Donald Trump had said that he would impose. So now because of that, the pharma stocks were down, but also the auto stocks were also down in the morning. Okay, and also most of the experts believe that you should. This is the market wrap section, which I do. Okay, so it's like most of the experts believe that you should buy SMIDs only if you have conviction in the stock. They are not saying don't buy SMIDs, okay, small and medium cap, okay. And also safety of the principal, where you are assured that the principal which you are investing would be safe, at least उतना होना चाहिए, because there will be a rally which would follow soon, okay. So because of that, and you can shift your rebalance your profile into actually 50-50, they are saying. So 50% should be in the mid caps, not small caps, and 50% should be in large caps, okay. And the pharma companies, staying with the pharma story, which have most of their revenue which comes from the US, are Zydus Life, 47%. They get their revenue from US. Then Dr. Reddy's, this is 46%. Then Lupin has 38% of their revenues. Sun Pharma has 32% of their revenues. It comes from US. And Cipla, this has 27% of revenue coming from the US. Okay, so these actually these stocks were a little edgy. The other stock which I said, they're mostly into generics and all that. That's why the Macquarie has given them a hi, hello, which is explain topics. Okay, I'm doing the market wrap, Mr. Rajay. I'm doing that. Okay, I'm doing the market wrap. आज क्या हुआ market में and all that. Okay, so it's like okay, where was I? Yeah, so it's like, so as I've been saying, it's actually becoming boring that you have to have a bottoms up approach. You cannot say, oh, ये theme अच्छा नहीं करेगा, oh, आज ये tariff आ गया, ये theme अच्छा करेगा. It's not like that. There are stocks, there are companies, there are of course the management matters. So you have to pick the stocks, which stocks you have to pick. And if you don't have any particular opinion or any particular guidance, then of course don't stop your sips. एमपी का जो अभी आया था रिपोर्ट आया था जनवरी का, उसमें many people have stopped their sips. They have come down. So please don't do that, because this is a market in which you can invest indirectly safely. Okay, if you're not sure about the stocks and all that, I mean, because the long-term story for India is intact. Still, people believe, and in fact, even foreigners believe that, structurally, India story is intact. Okay, so there's no fault in the Indian economy. Okay, so India is doing well. You should stay invested, and you should not move out of India. Okay, and apart from that, our markets seem to be ignoring the RBI moves. It seems like that market is not looking at the boost given by the RBI. That it seems like that they're only looking at the FIIs. Actually, FIIs bought the other day. Okay, they bought. So it seems like that too much of negativity has come into. So it's like they are not listening to what the government is doing. But there is one thing which I'll mention later on, is that अभी क्या हुआ, there is this change has happened, which is like the earlier budgets, they had a thrust on the capex story, but this budget, the move is to boost consumption, because with the RBI boost तो बाद में आया, वो अलग है, that is not in the budget. The tax cut which happened, and the allocation to the defense and the capex was not as much as, and the railways of course, जितना हर बार होता है, जिसके बाद PSU रैली होती है एंड डिफेंस रैली होती है, रेलवे रैली होती है. एक्चुअली आज रेलवे स्टॉक्स भी अप थे. ओके, डिफेंस स्टॉक्स भी अप थे, 14% अप थे आज. Okay, anyway, I'm coming back to this. So because of that, if we go ahead a little ahead, that will eventually harm the GDP growth, because I was again reading this one article in which this is by Mr. Vinayak Chatterjee. He said that, if 1 rupee is spent in capex, this results in 3 rupee growth in the GDP, because capex it's like a multiplier effect. Okay, because it creates jobs, it also employs more people. But if and the same, if 1 rupee is spent on consumption boost, this results in a 90 paisa growth in the GDP. So कहाँ 3 रुपए और कहाँ 90 पैसे. So the GDP, that's why of course the government has also reduced the GDP growth numbers. It's around 6.5 now, they estimate. Earlier it was 7 something around. And of course India was going at around 7 to 8% का target लेके चल रहे थे. अभी that has come down to 6.5%. So now this is this change has happened, which will unfold gradually. I don't know, I can't think. अभी उसके लिए मुझे और पढ़ना पड़ेगा कि इस और क्या, like after 5 years what will be the implications. But as I understand that this is actually food bank politics, and to survive in politics and all that, these steps have to be taken. But otherwise there is a lot of unspent money from the last allocation of the budget, which Nirmala Sitharaman was also saying they have so much of money already which has not been spent, so she did not want to put in more money for railways and for capex and all that stuff. So this is there, and this consumption thing had to be given because the middle class was getting angry with the BJP government. So anyway, the politics के compulsions रहते हैं. But yes, this I understand. We were able to come out of COVID, and COVID के बाद का जो slowness वगैरह था, because the government continued to spend in capex. Okay, so now this capex thing has to be kept in mind, and if the government slows down its capex, capital expenditure, which is, then the private sector does not get that confidence to spend in capital expenditure. Anyway, this is a long debate, but according to government, they have done so much, they have allocated so much of money. पहले वो खर्च हो जाए तब वो और देंगे, तब तक कंजप्शन बूस्ट कर देते हैं. क्यों? ए, politically correct है. B, the economy was slowing down, the urban demand was slowing down, which was very evident, and the rural sector was lagging behind. So well, it was a tough. This was a tough budget for the FM. Okay. So the flat allocation to the capex, this is a serious change that we made notes. Okay, and more capex spend will happen. I've already said this. Also, there is one more thing which Mr. Chatterjee also said, is that power demand has come down a bit, which was earlier, like I also remember doing 2-3 lives where I was talking about. In fact, a couple of lives back, I was saying that power demand बढ़ रहा है because India is growing, so you need more power, and that's why the power stocks were also doing well. Even I have invested in power. आज भी power stocks up थे. But what is that? This has come out that power demand has come down a little bit. मतलब थोड़ा concern की बात है, because of course this slowdown, and because of course जो थोड़ा सा ये sluggishness जो थोड़ा आ गया है उसकी वजह से. So now this is not good for a country which is growing, which should grow, which aspires to become the third largest economy in the world. So that is slowing down, and because of that, सबसे ज़्यादा किसको अफेक्ट करेगा? वो पहले जो सोलर वाला जो स्टोरी है, सोलर एनर्जी वाला जो स्टोरी है, उसे सोलर स्टॉक्स जो हैं उनके ऊपर असर पड़ेगा. वैसे आज तो सुजलॉन एनर्जी वाला स्टॉक अप था, पावर ग्रिड भी अप था, एनटीपीसी भी अप था. जैसे कितने भी बंद हुआ, 6.95% बंद हुआ, अप बंद हुआ 54.16 पे. Okay, now this is after a long time that Suzlon का स्टॉक अप था। आई थिंक टाटा पावर भी अप था आज। Yes, 2.3% it was up today. 347.6 पे बंद हुआ आज, and it has a buy rating. Okay, because of course there is a demand for power. It will remain because we are a growing economy, but that has kind of slowed down because of course 8 का target है, 7 का target है, वो 6.5 पे आ गया। You know, when you change some, when some pivot moves, uh, it has ripples across the economy. Okay, and he was also quoting this, one thing that सेकी के जो buyers हैं solar power वाले, they have come down. They are struggling to find buyers for their solar energy tenders. Okay, now the SECI is SECI. It is, I think, Solar Energy Corporation of India. Let me see. Yeah, Solar Energy Corporation of India. So उनके टेंडर जो हैं वो पूरी तरह से भरे नहीं जा रहे हैं सोलर एनर्जी वाले. This is and this news came out actually in November. So this has come down in November, which is, ये होता है ना धीरे धीरे आता है. So it is not because of budget only. उसके बाद ही ये पहले से, because there was a slowness was coming in the economy. Okay, anyway, but I have this Abacus asset management का जो diversified alpha fund है, उसमें अगर आप देखेंगे तो उसके अंदर NTPC है. ओके, अल्फा फंड है ये, डाइवर्सिफाइड. ओके, इसमें NTPC है, इसके अंदर केपेक्स के भी स्टॉक है, LNT है इसमें. अच्छा, दिस इज अ डाइवर्सिफाइड फंड. ओके, सो इसमें हर तरह के स्टॉक्स हैं. इसमें ऑटो भी है, इसमें कमिंस भी है, इसमें सन फार्मा भी है, विच इज US फेसिंग. ओके, तो कितना परसेंट है उसका रेवेन्यू? 27 नहीं, 32%. इसमें M&M है, इसमें PG इलेक्ट्रोप्लास्ट है, 361 RAM है, SBI है, PNB हाउसिंग है. So I mean, I'm not saying that these solar stocks will not do well. No, I'm not saying that. But जितना पहले उछल रहा था वो सब शायद उतना नहीं. I think today even Sona BLW was down. That is one of my favorite stock. It has given excellent returns. I have this Sona BLW. Thank God it closed up 0.5% up, बंद हुआ 509 पे बंद हुआ है ये आज Sona BLW. Okay, decision. So now this is it is not here. Okay, this is not in this Abacus asset management fund, diversified alpha fund. Okay, so according to them IT will do well. Why? Of course dollar strong हुआ है इसलिए IT stocks अच्छा कर रहे हैं. I think ये सबको पता है. Okay, TCS was up and Infosys was up. Wipro is up. Wipro का नया कोई टारगेट है. Wipro stock एक्चुअली कुछ ज्यादा कर नहीं रहा है. And I sold Wipro long back. It was 0.6% up today, 314 पे बंद हुआ है. होल्ड का रेटिंग इसको most of the analysts होल्ड का दे रहे हैं. LTI Mindtree was up today and HCL Tech भी शायद up था. Let me check. But because dollar is strong, so because of that, I think everyone knows that IT stocks are doing well. No, it closed 0.7% down today, 1712 पे. Okay, so this is but yes, IT stocks are likely to do well because of currency depreciation. This is ज़्यादा no brainer है ये. Okay, so this pain is likely to continue, and market has not bottomed out, but maybe uh, the worst is over. This is what most of the analysts are saying. Anyway, जब तक वो 23,350, as I said, जब तक वो नहीं होगा, तो वो level reach नहीं होगा, तब तक we cannot say. Okay. So as I think I've already explained this, 25% tariffs in pharma will not be a blanket charge. A, B, it will affect their own economy. So I don't think so. This ये pharma के ऊपर ये जो काले बादल से आ गए थे, वो उतना नहीं होगा. अच्छा रेलवे एंड डिफेंस स्टॉक्स अप थे आज. RBNL was up 11%, Texmaco Railway was up, IRFC was up today. Even defense, Mascom Dock was up 9%, Cochin Shipyard कहाँ से आया ये वापस 7% up, BDL was up 5%, Garden Reach again a shipbuilding stock was up 10%. There were allocations in the budget for the shipbuilding sector. I think special provisions है, special कुछ shipbuilding के ऊपर allocation था. I'm forgetting exactly. I was thinking उसी दिन से होगा, but तब नहीं हुआ. अभी धीरे धीरे उसका कुछ असर दिख रहा है. Concor was up. It has received some new orders, 690 crore का something. Suzlon Energy was up. I already said this. Okay. VBL was up 2%. Varun Beverages and Bikaji was up 17%. I've already said this is one of the top gainer. Okay. So now I look at the top gainers of today. Okay. Today's top gainer is Bikaji Foods. It was up 20% during the day, and it closed around 656 पे ये बंद हुआ. Okay, so ever since this company has इसका IPO जब से बाहर आया है, this stock is consistently doing well. Stock P 58.9 है, ROCE of the company is 29.6, return for 1 year is 22.6%. This is a good stock. इसको एक्चुअली पकड़ना मुश्किल हो गया था. Actually ये जो fall हुआ था, this was a good chance to grab it. It went up to the levels of 978 in September from it's only last year अगर देखें 535 पे था, उसके बाद 978, उसके बाद ये जो fall हुआ उसमें जिसने खरीदा शायद अभी I don't know कल कैसा होगा market. When we go to sleep, Mr. Trump wakes up and he makes an announcement. So ROE is around 24.7 and earning per share is 11.2. Now this is despite the fall, because this has given good returns. This stock has given good returns. Okay, and peer comparison में ROCE I think इसका best है. वरुण बेवरेजेस से अच्छा है जिसका 24.2%. I have Varun Beverages. I don't have Bikaji. I have Devyani also. And what else? Hatsun Agro. मतलब सबसे अच्छा है. L&T Foods. Okay. And quarterly results भी इसके अच्छे आए थे. थोड़ा इसका ये operating profit has come down from 109 crores to 56 crore rupees, and its net profit is also down 72 crore से 31 crore. Okay, but why I'm saying इसका अच्छा था, because if you look at the year-on-year thing, then its profits have gone up from 270 crores to year-on-year 280 crore rupees, and operating profit is up from 395 crores to 418 crores, which is the best for this company. Operating profit margin is also good, it's around 16%. I remember because I was watching the results, and EPS is also up from 10.7 rupees to 11.17. 3 years का return is around 18%. Last year का return is 17%. So despite of the fall in market, the stock has given good returns because it was just racing ahead. It was just uncatchable ये stock. Okay, and even the shareholding patterns are 74.98% is with the promoters, and DIIs hold 11.96 and FIIs hold 7.70%. And I think this is one of the stocks which FIIs have not sold much. Of course, they have sold a lot of, they've sold everything, I think. पर इसमें अभी भी हैं वो लोग. Okay, so this is what I would say a good stock which, despite of the market fall, is giving good return. But I am not recommending this stock. That is not my territory. I am not recommending. I am just giving you the information about the stock which has done well and which looks good. Another interesting stock which was up today was Jubilant Ingrevia Limited. Not Jubilant Foods. This was up 5.43%. इसके ऊपर भी इसका भी नया टारगेट है 904. 679 पे है. 904 प्राइस टारगेट है 1 ईयर में. These are by experts. Okay, this is not the target which I am giving. This is in the public domain. This information is in the public domain. And मतलब इसका रेशियो है buy और hold का 2:1. So if 2 are suggesting buy, 1 is suggesting hold. Okay. PE of the stock is 49.41. 52-week high है 885. So now it is, believe the charts are showing that it is likely to go beyond it. Okay. So this is also a good stock. Today I look at the chart in detail. I think it was the up move was backed by volumes. I look at the chart. No, actually volumes नहीं है आज. So beware. So it is breaking out from 630 levels on 14 Feb. It is going up. So this is a new fresh breakout, but I think we should watch. 3rd January 859 गया था ये stock, and if I look at a year back, then it was around 487 on 20th Feb last year. उसके बाद से ये कंटिन्यूसली ऊपर गया है ये स्टॉक. अच्छा, ये कंपनी करती क्या है? दिस इज अ फार्मास्यूटिकल न्यूट्रिशन, उसी टाइप की कंपनी है ये. एग्रोकेमिकल, कंज्यूमर केमिकल्स वगैरह, न्यूट्रिशन केमिकल. Okay, let me see. Industrial customers with customized products and solutions, cost effective and XYZ. Extends to custom research and manufacturing for pharmaceutical and agrochemical customers on exclusive basis. Okay. 40 plus years of legacy in chemical space. Okay. Chemical stocks are back in the vogue. If I compare with the peers, then its ROC is got 9.97%. और इसके जो peers हैं वो हैं Pidilite, SRF, Linde India, Gujarat Fluorochemicals, Deepak Nitrite. Okay, as compared to them, this is not a small company. This is a decent sized company. Okay, quarterly results, if I look at, its operating profit has gone up. It has a good quarter. It has reported a good quarter 3. Net profit is up from 59 crore rupees to 69 crore rupees. Operating profit is also up. Operating profit margin is also up 12%. So 13% हुआ है. Earning per share is up from 3 रुपये 70 पैसा से 4 रुपये 36 पैसा. Oh sorry, 3 rupees 70 पैसा से बढ़कर 4 rupees 36 पैसा. If I look at the net profit year on year, that has also gone up from 183 crore rupees to 206 crore rupees, and operating profit has also gone up from 427 crores to 463. So this is a decent company with decent balance sheet. Okay, I'll just look at one thing. If I look at the last 3 years, then December of 2022 was best profit wise and operating profit wise. वो था समय December 22. Chemical stocks का no, they had started to come down a bit, and net profit का भी अच्छा था वो साल. Actually, it was the highest, 92 crores. So it was highest, and earning per share was also 5.75 rupees. Okay. After that, it has kind of come down a bit, but now it is again doing well. The cycle is again turning in favor of the chemical companies. Okay, so this stock was also, I was interested in this particular stock because again these chemical stocks are coming back in focus. So I thought I'll talk about it a little bit. Okay. Yeah. So this is a Jubilant Ingrevia Limited. Okay. Apart from that, which were the other top gainers today? Aegis Logistics, JBMA, Tata Invest, and RVNL. RVNL was again up today. मेरे पास I said मेरे पास है RVNL and I'm not selling it. I told you. छोटे stocks में श्रीनाथ Investments was up 50%. 10-year high है इसका. अच्छा, I'm not going to these stocks. ताज जीवीके understandably tourism से जुड़ा stock है. Europly Industries. ताज जीवीके का 10-year high था. 466 पे बंद हुआ ये. And knitting casting was up 19.89 or 20%. बंद हुआ. And in big names, I think I've told you. And if I look at some more big names, then yeah, Hindalco was up 2.4%. Eicher Motors was up. Larsen, but these are 1.8. But of course these are big company, big stocks. Okay, so this is where I'll end this live. We'll watch out for the cues tomorrow. What are the cues tomorrow? And the market ended in a little reddish kind of a thing. But yes, the good thing was that Sensex was above that 76,000 mark for quite some time. काफी देर तक था. And आज advances थे some 22,000. 22,000 2,000 something stocks were in advance for 576 in decline. So today it was a decent market according to me. It was not bad market. And today also 22,900 something पे बंद हुआ है आज. कितने लेवल में बंद हुआ है स्टॉक मार्केट? ये निफ्टी कितने पे था? I have not written here. So I was happy with the closing today because thankfully 22,850 ब्रीच नहीं होना चाहिए. At least psychological level है वो according to me. So it's like 22,932 पे बंद हुआ and 75,939. So it was above 76,009. ऐसे कुछ था, ज़्यादा up भी नहीं था. But yes, I have not spoken about the mid cap rally which happened today. Oh no. The mid caps were really doing well. They were up 500 points and it closed above 50,333. This is a good sign for the mid caps, and that's why if you have a mid cap MF, it was a good day if you wanted to book some profit from that. So I hope this mid cap rally continues even tomorrow, because if the broader market does well, एक अलग खुशी होती है मुझे. अगर ये जो बड़े indexes हैं, if they don't do well, but these broader market stocks, if they do well and the broader market is up, you feel good about it. निफ्टी बैंक 49,570 पे बंद हुआ. माइनिंग 50 पे बंद हो जाता, चलो कोई बात नहीं. And what else? Nifty Auto was also in decline. Okay, so we'll see the market tomorrow. Let's hope the market closes above 76,000 and Nifty का भी level जो है वो ऊपर रहे. 23 के एटलीस्ट ऊपर रहे तो अच्छा है, it's good, and the mid cap rally should continue. Okay, so I'll see you tomorrow in at this time only. Hmm. And I would say stay positive about the investor, because yes, this is the time when you can buy stocks because the stocks are cheaper. I'm waiting for some money to come in because what I have I don't want to sell. So so that I can buy some of them. Like I was talking about ABB yesterday. So not the railway and defense names, no, but some of the stocks which are which have always been my favorite, but I'm not able to buy them because they've been expensive. Okay, so I'll see you tomorrow, and have a great day, and invest in the stocks where you have conviction. So good night, and sleep well, and take care of yourself. And anyone else saying anything? No. Hello, ma'am. Yeah. Hi, Ajay Kumar ji, and Mohammed Arif. Hi. So which is explain which topics? Oh, I always do market wrap, and I talk about some of the stocks, but I don't recommend stocks. I would be having some guests over now because I can't recommend the stocks because I don't have that registration number abhi. I am registered with SEBI as an authorized person for IAFL. So अभी मेरा अपना independent नहीं है registration, so I can't independently register recommend stocks. So I would be talking to a couple of guests who would be joining me, who can talk about stocks and who can recommend stocks, and also who can talk about financial planning. Those lives I'll put out. लाइव होगा या वीडियो होगा, क्या होगा मालूम नहीं है, that depends upon the guest availability, but we can discuss talks. You can send in your queries, you can put your questions in the description box in this video or for the other video जिसका मैं टाइमिंग वगैरह पोस्ट करूंगी, उसके ऊपर आप जरूर अपने क्वेश्चंस पूछ सकते हैं, because I know there are so many questions. Many people ask me questions, so I can't I can't answer, so I thought I'll bring someone who can answer. So I'll do that live, and I try to do those often so that lots of questions are being answered. So anyway, let's take it from there. So till then, and hold tight and hang on, and कल मिलते हैं. Bye bye.